Welcome to Missouri Star Quilt Company's Beginning Block Series. Today we're going to learn how to make a 9 patch. Let me show you one right here. This square on the quilt right here, you will see is each one is a different square of fabric, but they're all the same size, and when you sew them together it's 9 little blocks, hence the 9 patch. I'm going to show you how to make an easy one with 2 strips of fabric, with 2 colorways of fabric, and a fast strip piecing method, so you'll be able to make a 9 patch really quickly. It's a very versatile block, one of the good old standards. So why don't you zoom up here close and we'll get these sewn together. Now when you buy a pattern, a lot of the terms might be different for some of these things. This is called a strip set. And so this is one strip set, and we're going to sew these 2 reds on the outside of the black, and this is the second strip set, and we're going to sew 2 blacks on the outside of the red. So if you'll come over to the sewing machine, then we'll be able to begin that. Okay, so here we are at the sewing machine, and we're going to sew 1/4 inch along the edge of the red and black fabric. All right, we're almost there. Okay, here we go. Now this is another one of those squares where you want to always remember to press toward the dark. So now if you'll join me at the ironing board, I'll show that for you. Okay, here we are at the ironing board, and we've laid our fabric down on the iron, and we're going to set this seam, which is done by simply pressing your iron on, placing your iron on the seam, and setting it. On top, we just pull that back, and that seam just lays over, and you get a nice seam. Now for this strip set, we need to attach this black to the other side. So we'll go back to the sewing machine. All right, here we are, sewing 1/4 inch right down the edge. Make sure you're lined up. There we go. And then it's back to the ironing board. Now you can see that we have the 2 strip sets ironed. The 2 black on the outside of the red and the 2 red on the outside of the black. Now what we need to do is cut these apart. We're going to cut them, because our strips are 2.5 inches, we're going to cut them in 2.5 inch segments. And pretty soon you're going to see this block come to life. Okay. Wait, there's my half. Okay, so now we're going to subcut our strip sections in 2.5 inch strips. And we'll cut 2 of these. See where it shows the 2.5 mark right there? That's where we go. You can measure using your mat or with your ruler. The ruler tends to be a little more accurate, but I was actually taught using the mat, and apparently according to some dear quilting friends of mine, that is not actually the best way to cut or to measure. All right, so here we are. Now because you have ironed these to the dark, when you put them together, as you can see right there, they will just lay together so nice because they're all ironed to the dark, and you'll have your 9 patch. So let's go to the sewing machine. You're going to line these up and you'll feel them nest together. They just nest right together there. Put your 1/4 inch on. Make sure that lines up again. And then we'll put the other one on. All right. This is just such a fun little block, and because you can strip piece it, you can make a lot of them at once. If you cut a strip width of the fabric, you know, you'll be able to make a ton of them, and pretty soon you'll be done with your whole top. All right, now we've sewn this together and we're ready to open it up. And again, we'll set our seams, and then we'll just lay that over. And we'll flip this side around and lay that over. And you have a nice little 9 patch. Isn't that just adorable? You can use it in so many ways. Anyway, this is just another block on the Beginning Block series from Missouri Star Quilt Company. Thank you for being here with me today. Happy quilting.